which has provided close to $2 million throughout Cumberland, Dauphin, and Perry counties to local businesses, fueling economic growth in communities in areas that have historically faced challenges accessing capital. And on a personal note, the year has been filled with moments that remind me continuously why our region is so special. From cheering on my Hershey Bears as it secured their record-breaking 13th Calder Cup, to attending concerts at incredible venues throughout our region, like the HU Presents Riverfront Concert Series, Hershey Park Stadium, and Hollywood Casino. It's been a great year to remember. And closer to home, just up the street, I've been inspired by the rebuild of our Broad Street Market, a testament to our community's resilience and commitment to preserving what makes Harrisburg unique. Harrisburg continues to shine as we invite everyone to live fully in our capital region. Our mission is clear. We're going to amplify our famously warm welcome, create enriching experiences, and unlock exciting opportunities. Tonight we come together to honor the visionary leaders and organizations who make all of this possible. These award winners embody the spirit of innovation, collaboration, and positivity that defines our region. Please join me in giving a well-deserved round of applause to this year's Catalyst Award recipients. I would also like to recognize our boards of directors and our chamber and creative board chairs, Zach Curry, Executive Vice President of Orrstown Bank, and Katie Clark, President of LaTorre Trust. Give them a round of applause. Thank you both for your services to the Chamber and Critic and our communities and region. Your guidance and counsel this past year have been invaluable to our efforts, and we are so grateful to have you leading our collective boards of directors. I would now like to invite both Zach and Katie to share some remarks. Zach.
Thanks, Ryan. When you're at the bar, be sure to ask Ryan about his knee injury. He loves telling the story very much. But really, Ryan, thank you. Very grateful for your leadership this year and for all the work that you and the Chamber and Critic team do every day to support businesses in our region. I'm very proud to have served as the Chamber Chair this year, and I'm grateful for all the work that has been done by the Chamber staff and the Board of Directors. I've also been very fortunate to have a partner, Katie Clark, Chair of the Critic Board, and we were both fortunate to have strong and dedicated executive teams. We look forward to seeing what Kara Bean and Sean Leppo will accomplish in 2025. But most of all, I have to thank my wife, Casey Corey, former Critic Board Chair, current Critic Board member, and with the Chamber, like all things, I steadfastly rely on her advice and perspective. So thank you, Casey. As the Harrisburg region returned to work these past few years, it's clear that the Chamber remains the centerpiece for business networking and advocacy in the Harrisburg region. This year, we've welcomed 127 new members while retaining hundreds of legacy members. And Ryan stole my thunder on this, but it was our best year of growth in 15 years, which is just awesome. Just as importantly is the quality. We've seen a dramatic increase in attendance at our monthly networking events, such as Coffee and Connections and BASH. Both are great if you've not attended them, but specifically, I personally love Coffee and Connections. It's a great way to start your Friday. Chamber Businesswomen Plus continues to grow rapidly. It's become one of our highest rated events. It's consistently well attended and the room is always full. Additionally, in terms of quality, 9 out of 10 networking participants report leaving an event with a valuable connection, which is what we're setting out to do. That's the whole goal. Regionally, there's much to be excited about. We've seen an improving economy, strong employment, and falling inflation. However, challenges do remain on the horizon, including transportation, labor, childcare, and the one that we hear the most about from all of you is fewer people and clients downtown due to remote work. But this is why the Harrisburg Regional Chamber and Critic exist, to work to solve those problems, to bring together stakeholders and lead through the challenges. In this regard, our predecessors, through their example, have given us a mandate Throughout our past, the Chamber has turned challenges into great opportunities. If you look to the history of our region, the Harrisburg Chamber has been a catalyst for good. From the everyday work of facilitating networking and advocacy to the large generational projects, we've made a significant impact. In the 1960s, when the region faced large entities leaving the Middletown area, the Chamber successfully brought Penn State Harrisburg to Middletown and established HIA. These initiatives transformed seemingly huge problems into solutions that continue to benefit our community to this day. We've done it before, we're doing it now, and we'll do it again. But none of this would be possible without all of you. The fact that you are in this room demonstrates that you care deeply about our community. You're all vested in its success, and it falls to all of us to do our part in leading. Tonight, we gather to honor those who have gone above and beyond to effect positive change in our region. Thank you for all that you do for our communities. And now it's my pleasure to introduce my counterpart. Everyone, please welcome Chair of the Creedic Board, Katie Clark.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Zach. First of all, it's been a true honor to serve as chair of Creedic this year, and specifically to work with Zach. It's been really fun. Many of you know him. If you don't, he's amazing and super smart. And it's been a pleasure to work beside him and with everybody else on the executive committee. Really, it's an honor to be here tonight and to serve as the chair this year. But I really want to thank the Chamber and Creedic team for all of the work that you did to make tonight happen, not to mention everything that you've done all year to make this organization so successful. And I'll just start off by extending a huge congratulations to all the individuals and companies that we are here to celebrate tonight. We have a fabulous slate of winners, and it's great that we just have such a great turnout tonight. Creedic's work of connecting the business community to the resources they need to thrive can be seen all around us. Whether it's the farmers in Upper Dauphin County, a supply company's expansion in Cumberland County, or a hatchery in Perry County. It's just kind of a sampling of some of the work that is being done. We've had $18 million of economic input facilitated by Creedic's lending assistance this year. That's huge. Creedic has also stepped up to support our nonprofit community in securing over $2.5 million of grant funding, which includes right next door at the Whitaker Center. That's a product of funding from Creedic. In addition, we've continued to provide regional economic development leadership, not just in Cumberland, Dauphin, and Perry counties, but throughout South Central Pennsylvania. We are so grateful to the donors to Creedic that helped us to accomplish that. Not everything that Creedic does results in revenue, but what we do is so amazing for this community. I'm excited to tell you that we're preparing to launch a 3-year capital campaign that will strengthen our ability to serve the businesses and communities of our region, but it's going to require your support. I'm a firm believer that if you're an organization operating in this region, it is your obligation to support the economic development of this region. Together, we will make this a better place for everyone, and we can rise together. Economic development benefits everyone. Every single person in this room will benefit of it. It creates vibrant communities, attracts talent, ensures this region remains a great place to live, work, and play. Please take it seriously. You're here tonight. You're engaged in this. We're celebrating people that have helped to rise this community, and that's what makes it so special. Thank you again to those businesses that support Creedic as donors, to all my fellow board members, to the Chamber and Creedic teams for their dedication to our mission. And thank you to you all for your continued partnership in making this region extraordinary. And it is an extraordinary region. It's only going to get better. Now I'd like to welcome our exclusive platinum sponsor, Highmark Blue Shield, my friend Kathleen McKenzie.
Thanks, Katie, and good evening, everyone. I'm Kathy McKenzie, Vice President of Community Affairs for Highmark Blue Shield. We are, and it is an honor to welcome everyone tonight as the exclusive platinum sponsor of this event. We've been doing this for over 10 years. But, as Katie said, we don't just sponsor things. It is an obligation of our business, just as it is an obligation of every business here to get involved. So we've had executives on the board of the chamber for as long as the chamber's been around, and we will continue to do that. We make sure as soon as someone's leaving the board, like our wonderful Doug Kallenberger, I don't know where Doug is, but there you are, Doug. So Doug has left the board recently, but we replaced him with our new vice president, Jim Mackerel. And we have one of our other leaders here tonight, Joe Haddock, Joe, our president. We're always involved, we're always out here, and we're just happy to be involved with the chamber and support you as much as we can. Tonight, we celebrate you guys, the winners of these Catalyst Awards, for your remarkable achievements, the individuals and honorees who embody the business excellence and deep commitment in our community. And their spirit, their innovative spirits and dedication to building a stronger central Pennsylvania is truly inspiring. So congratulations to this year's winners, and thank you for this opportunity to be here tonight and celebrate with you. And I'm going to turn it back to Ryan Unger, our president.
Thank you, Kathleen, and thank you to all of our sponsors this evening. Zach earlier this year tore his ACL playing rugby, and I think he's taking great cheer that my dog ran into my knee, and that's why I'm wearing this brace. So that's the story. Incredible athletic endeavor of standing still while a 60-pound golden doodle ran right into my knee. So we got that out of the way. Again, thanks to all of our sponsors. Thank you, Kathleen, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome our MC for the evening, Valerie Pritchett from ABC 27. Thanks for coming. Let's give Valerie one more.
Well, hello, everyone. I don't know if many of you were here last year, but I was in a walking boot. This year, I am free. So, and thank you for coming out. It is a pleasure to be here with you tonight. And can we have a round of applause for tonight's entertainment that was here with us? Erica Wallace Trio, they did a fantastic job. And again, I'm Valerie Pritchett with ABC 27, and ABC 27 is honored to also support the chamber. It's great to be here tonight to look at these wonderful Catalyst Awards winners tonight. And I'm excited to join you in celebrating this year's award winners for their contributions to our great Harrisburg region. Tonight, we honor 8 visionary and dynamic leaders and organizations that are in our region. We ask that you please give our winners the respect and attention they deserve and pause your conversations during our presentation. Here to present our first award of the night is Assistant Vice President of Community Relations at Members First Federal Credit Union, Sarah Firestone. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Members First Federal Credit Union, we are proud to sponsor the 2024 Volunteer of the Year Award. As we prepare to celebrate the 75th anniversary of Members First in 2025, we think back to our humble beginnings when 9 people pooled their money together to help a colleague purchase an appliance. It was a true example of the credit union philosophy of people helping people. As our credit union has continued to help our members, associates, and communities over the past 74 years, we are proud to recognize people in the region who give back to others. The Volunteer of the Year is selected by the Chamber and CREDIC staff and given to a person who has demonstrated above and beyond dedication to improving the Harrisburg region by serving the Harrisburg Regional Chamber and CREDIC in different ways. It is an honor to recognize this year's Volunteer of the Year award winner for his tireless efforts in our community. Let's turn our attention to the video screens to learn more about the incredible contributions of our 2024 Volunteer of the Year Award, Josh Eisner.
The Director of State Relations for Penn State Health and College of Medicine. And I believe that we all have our certain talents that we can offer to the conversation. And so that's what really inspired me is really be involved, and I would see examples of that throughout my life and my family and my friends and in the community. And so I thought, well, this is a good way to also be a part of that community. And so I joined the Government Relations Committee at the time, just as a volunteer, as a member of that committee, and then through the years eventually rose up to the position of co-chair of the Government Relations Committee. We did a lot of work and have now created a new council, the Policy Advisory Council, and I'm co-chair of that. And I'm really happy to be working with so many members of the chamber and with the Harrisburg Regional Chamber team on those efforts. One of the impacts that I'm hoping to accomplish through volunteer work is really just connecting with others and understanding what all the members' needs are and how to represent that into what we try to accomplish here at the chamber every single day. I am Josh Eisner, and I am a Catalyst Award winner.
If you can't tell, I get very nervous when it comes to videos, but I'm much better, I think, in public speaking situations. So good evening, everyone. First and foremost, thank you to the Harrisburg Regional Chamber and CREDIC for the honor of being named Volunteer of the Year. I'm truly humbled to join the ranks of so many remarkable individuals in our community as a Catalyst Award winner. Thank you to the entire HRC team for all you do in our region. It's been such a pleasure to work alongside you over the past few years to advance the Chamber's mission. I must acknowledge that this award is not just about me. None of this would be possible without the countless others who volunteer their time and talents with the Chamber. A very special thank you goes to all of the members of the newly formed Policy Advisory Council and your commitment to our community. I'd also like to thank my team at Penn State and Penn State Health, especially my boss and dear friend, Sheila Bourne. Sheila, thank you for your constant mentorship, guidance, and unwavering support. Finally, I would be remiss if I did not thank my wife, Kathy. Kathy, thank you for always being by my side and supporting me every step of the way. I truly could not do what I do without your love, support, and encouragement. Thank you again for this recognition, and congratulations to all of tonight's award winners. Thank you.
Our next award is presented to elected officials who have made great impacts in our community. Presenting the Government Leader of the Year Award, please welcome Senior Vice President of the West Region for WellSpan Health, Nikki Ingram.
Good evening, everyone. At WellSpan Health, one of our core values is find a better way. We are relentless in our pursuit of discovering better ways to meet our mission and serve our patients and communities. That is why we are so excited to be presenting this year's Government Leader of the Year Award to Representative Thomas Kutz and Representative Justin Fleming, two forward-thinking legislators who are finding a better way by working across the political aisle and focusing on results that will benefit all Pennsylvanians. The Government Leader of the Year Award recognizes individuals who demonstrate leadership in governmental activities and a commitment to ensuring positive policy outcomes on issues of interest to the Chamber and CREDIC in our region. Representatives Kutz and Fleming demonstrated that leadership last year with the formation of the Bipartisan Future Caucus, a group of legislators aged 45 and younger who are looking to foster a generational shift towards collaboration and bipartisanship. They are not naive about the challenges before them. The cost of childcare, higher education, the need for affordable housing. These are complicated issues, But Representatives Coates and Fleming know that there is more that unites us than divides us, and they are committed to engaging in meaningful conversations about the tough issues. These two leaders have already begun to put real, impactful legislation into action for our communities, and it's WellSpan's honor to stand with them tonight. Let's get to know more about this year's Government Leaders of the Year.
My name is Thomas Coates. I serve as state representative of the 87th legislative district, covering much of central Cumberland County and Harrisburg and Boyle Springs. I am Justin Fleming. I am a state representative for the 105th legislative district, which covers most of Lower Paxton Township, all of Susquehanna Township, and Harrisburg. So Representative Fleming and I co-chair the bipartisan future caucus, which is made up of a group of legislators under 45. We're really focused on issues that affect the next generation of Pennsylvanians. I think, unfortunately, I think you see in younger members, unfortunately, it's been a tough lived experience because the cost of higher education has gone out of control. Trying to buy a house or to start a family is very, very difficult. And I think that's a perspective that we need. I think it's really important for young people to get involved. I think it's really important also for young people not to feel silenced because they have less life experience. I think it's important to say, look, my life experience is different, but they're equally as important. And that's where Representative Fleming and I have tried to champion a voice for our generation and have a seat at the table. Younger members come in, they have a different lived experience, right? And we all bring our lived experience to the table when we govern and when we work with legislation. I think them bringing that lived experience is a great thing for the entire state. I'm Thomas Coates. I'm Justin Fleming, and I'm a Catalyst Award winner.
And Fleming.
Thank you so much.
Hello, I'm Kimeka Campbell.
Well, good evening. Well, good evening. Still not on. Is it? Is it on? Can you hear me? Ah, there it is. There it is. I've drawn lots and I've been elected to go first. So and thank you so much for this honor to the Harrisburg Regional Chamber. Justin and I met on day one. Well, Justin and I met as township commissioners a couple of years back. And then on day one, it was the Harrisburg Regional Chamber Government Affairs Committee meeting where we really formed our friendship. And the opportunity to work together has just been one of the most life-giving experiences of being in the General Assembly. And it's an honor and privilege to serve. But again, there's teams behind both of us that make this possible. I want to thank, first and foremost, my wife, Allie, who knows all the hours and the evenings I have to spend away from home. So it's always fun when she gets to come to events. My family, my parents are here. My staff, CJ, many of you know, is pushing me to be better every day, and I appreciate that. Brett and Ben, thank you all for being here tonight. Look, as business owners and leaders, you can't afford to wait for partisan gridlock. You can't afford, when you need a permit, you can't afford for that permit to be delayed because of politics. And what Justin and I have, what Representative Fleming and I have tried to accomplish, we're such good friends. It's just, what we've tried to accomplish is saying, look, we need to move at the speed of business. We need to move at the speed of getting things done, and we need to do it together. And that divided government does not have to be dysfunctional. And it's an honor to serve alongside him as chairs of this caucus. And it's an honor to join all these incredible award winners tonight. So thank you so much, Ryan and the Chamber team, for this incredible honor. And I'll turn it over to Representative Fleming.
Thanks, Thomas.
Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate the, oh my goodness, what did I knock down? Sorry. Really appreciate everyone at the Harrisburg Regional Chamber and Creedic for this wonderful honor. I have to start by thanking my wife, Lisa, who is here with me tonight, which is rare. A lot of you in this room know Lisa and how busy she is with her duties in the state Senate. But I can't thank them enough, both my wife and my kids, for allowing me to do this job and the sacrifices it takes, quite frankly, to do it to the best of my ability. I also want to thank my staff, who does a great job of meeting constituent needs and handling my schedule and things like that. And it's a pleasure to work with Representative Kutz. Really, he was the driving force behind us starting the Bipartisan Future Caucus. He had known of their work, and we are taking this journey together, and it's been really impactful. One of the most enjoyable parts of this job has been getting to know and interact with each of you. Last December 1st, we had that legislative meeting right out of the gate. It was our first job as new legislators, and it's always a pleasure to see you and interact with you. And part of my goal in this position is to ensure that we have an education system that produces a qualified workforce for each and every one of you to be able to start and grow your businesses in this area. And particularly Black-owned businesses, women-owned business enterprises. We really need to focus on enhancing those and growing those, because we do live in a diverse region. So I want to work on those issues in partnership with you all. And we're fortunate in this region to also have a plethora of opportunities for economic development, like the Colonial Park Mall, which just happens to be in my legislative district, to mention one. But I will always be and continue to be a partner with the Harrisburg Regional Chamber. My door is always open. And again, I thank you very much for this honor.
Our next award honors the individual who works tirelessly to promote diversity and inclusion in our community. Here to present our Diversity Influencer of the Year award is Senior Vice President of Penn National Insurance, John Foster.
This year's Diversity Influencer has shown exemplary leadership in ensuring that all individuals are included, represented, and served. I am pleased to present this year's Diversity Influencer of the Year award because it perfectly aligns with Penn National Insurance's core value of treating everyone with respect while creating a workplace where all are treated fairly. We all have access to opportunities and can contribute fully to our success. Our employees, independent agents, policyholders, and communities across the 12 states where we operate are becoming more diverse. And we recognize that our future success as a company, as well as a society, depends on valuing diversity and nurturing inclusiveness with all of our stakeholders. So on behalf of more than 800 Penn National Insurance employees, it is my true honor to present the 2024 Diversity Influencer of the Year award to Dr. Kimeka Campbell.
Sponsor the Harrisburg Black Meeting and the executive co-chair of GTHG. There is such a high need for people from diverse backgrounds to be well represented, to be well accounted for, and to have fun and joy in what they're doing in their everyday lives and their communities. So that inspired me to really step into that space. What inspired us to start in color? What inspired me personally to start really we want better job opportunities. We want more set out to find better job opportunities for diverse people in the region and to create communities. Diversity, equity, and inclusion is not about diversity, right? It's not about resistance. Resistance is fuel for me. If you tell me no, I'm going to find a way to do it. If you tell me it can't be done, I'm going to find a way to make it happen. It's all about growing the work. It's all about making the work better, more visible, and making sure that more people are brought to the fold. But you have the power to make your mark. You have the power to do an initiative. You have the power to be a powerful partner in the region. You have the juice, you got it. Don't be afraid. I'm Dr. Kimeka Campbell, and I'm a Catalyst Award winner. Hi, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna be short because they said we gotta be short. Okay. Okay. Good evening. I'm so honored to be here among all of these amazing, prestigious honorees. This award represents the efforts of so many who have supported my success. Thank you for seeing me and believing in me. And hey, babe. That's my spouse, Basir Vincent. Thank you for being my anchor and for talking me off ledges that nobody even knew existed. I love you. Let's talk about Dallas. Picture it, grad school, fall 2009. I remember sitting in front of my laptop, staring at the professor's feedback. Each time I opened a doc and saw those track changes, the chest tightened up. Seeing all the bubbles of criticism made me feel ill, and I couldn't see the feedback as helpful. Instead, I had a shadowy but familiar sense of doubt that whispered, "Are you even good enough to be here?" I've been enduring that question for so long. When I was accepted into undergrad, my stepfather declared, "Well, that's only because you're Black." And before you ask, yes, he was. That gutted me and messed with my mind. Was I good enough for college? A decade later in grad school, I was still grappling with this. I felt unseen, like I didn't belong. I yearned to showcase the full me, but this is trapped. That feeling of invisibility and inadequacy is something I beat back to this very day. And this is what makes this moment so significant. Our collective leadership challenge is cultivating a livable, enjoyable region. Helping people feel seen isn't just a moral imperative. It's essential for building strong cultures and vibrant communities. I imagine a region where courageous leadership fosters fulfilling employment, diverse pipelines, and extraordinary growth in creativity, business, and education. And I know this vision is possible because we, you and me, we have been already laying the groundwork for that success. So as companies in our region reverse course on DEI, I ask you, what kind of region do you want to live in? What kind of region do you want us to be? And what are you willing to do to get there? We deserve a region where equitable participation, access, and opportunity are non-fungible realities. A region, back to that, that's right. A region that sees color and culture, acknowledges history, and builds on our collective strengths. So turn to your neighbor. Go ahead and turn. Look them in the eye. And I want us to affirm this together. I deserve to be seen, and so do you. I deserve to be valued, and so do you. I deserve to belong, and so do you. Don't get shy now, look at your neighbor now. It does something to you, that's why I did it. We all deserve these things, and we want them for each other. Let's get that into our spirit. We are the architects of our beloved community. So how do you plan to show up? I invite you to be a part of my belonging journey, and I hope you'll invite me into yours. Thank you.
The Entrepreneur of the Year Award honors the entrepreneur who has taken a risk and demonstrated creativity, self-motivation, and strong vision. With more about our Entrepreneur Year, here is the Regional Market Executive and President of the Capital Region First National Bank, Tony Saka.
Good evening. On behalf of my colleagues from First National Bank, we're proud to be here tonight as a sponsor of the Harrisburg Chamber and Creative Catalyst Awards, where we celebrate individuals who demonstrate their commitment to making our communities better and have a difference. Small businesses and entrepreneurs play such an important role in our day-to-day lives, driving our local economies. They provide trusted services for our families, development in our hometowns, and spark ideas that inspire change for the greater good. These leaders, our neighbors, are truly the backbone of our community. At FNB, we understand something about this type of commitment. We are steered by a mission to improve the quality of life here and throughout our footprint. As we approach the end of another calendar year and look ahead to 2025, my colleagues and I look forward to working with you as we explore ways to better serve each other and the communities we call home. Tonight, we are especially honored to be a part of recognizing the contributions of so many people in this room. On behalf of FNB, I am pleased to present the Entrepreneur of the Year Award to George Fernandez, CEO of Color and Culture and the Latino Connection. George, congratulations.
What inspired me to create Color and Culture and Latino Connection is the changing demographics and communities of Central Pennsylvania and Pennsylvania as a whole. What makes us unique in our approach to marketing is that we look like a mirror of the communities that we are serving. Color and Culture thrives in helping to contribute to the local community economic development of the region. So what we look forward to most is creating public-private partnerships that can create new jobs, that can create better healthy moms, better healthy employees, better healthy neighbors. And that way, we are able to have a more successful, thriving Central Pennsylvania through the contributions of our board involvement, through our contributions of nonprofit and community organizations. We continue to make trends and continue to make headway of giving minorities a voice and to have a seat at the table. I left behind a phenomenal corporate career to start a Latino Connection with $250 on a broken laptop. And here we are today, and this is full circle life. I'm George Fernandez, and I'm the Catalyst Award winner.
George said he loved my tie, so I'm going to give it to him.
Thanks, Tony, you're right. I'll be wearing this tie next week. It's a nice tie, though. Need to find a place to wear it to. It is overwhelming gratitude and my deepest thanks that I humbly accept this award. Thank you, Ryan, and thank you to the Harrisburg Regional Chamber and Creative. Thank you for this recognition. Being named Entrepreneur of the Year is truly humbling. I don't see this as a personal achievement. Rather, it is a reflection of the love, support, and hard work of so many people who have helped shape my journey who are here tonight. I want to dedicate this award to my incredible team at Color and Culture, Latino Connection, and Fernandez Realty Group. You represent the heart and hands of all and why I do, and you're the reason why I'm standing here today. As Latino Connection approaches 10 years of service next year, I am reminded that we've not just built a company, we've built a movement that is breaking barriers, empowering communities, and creating opportunities. Foremost, I want to thank God for the many blessings that have brought me here to tonight. Without his guidance, I wouldn't have had the courage, vision, and/or the perseverance to stand before you tonight. To my family and to my husband, Nelson, thank you for your unwavering love and belief in me, and I can't wait to see what you accomplish with Karma Entertainment Complex, the region's newest LGBTQ venue. You've been my anchor, my cheerleader, and my source of strength. This moment is as much yours as it is mine. To our community, you've embraced me for who I am, and I cannot believe
that so much has been able to fuel that passion to give back and make a difference. This difference belongs to every person who believed in the vision and a better tomorrow, an opportunity that is accessible regardless of your background, color, or race. Looking to the future, I remain steadfast in my mission to embrace and uplift culture within the community, ensuring everyone has an equal opportunity to build a life of health, hope, and impact. The work is far from over. This award isn't a culmination, it's a motivation to do even more. In closing, I want to thank all of you here tonight, leaders, visionaries, and friends. To my friend Madonna, who nominated me for this award, and to my mother for your unconditional love, and to those who have championed me and the work of myself and my team for many, many years, when many said it wasn't even needed in this community. This isn't just about celebrating success. It's about celebrating the power of people coming together for meaningful change for the Harrisburg, Central Pennsylvania region. Here's to continuing that mission together. Thank you, and God bless.
The Small Business of the Year Award